are now in Austria with the E46. It has made it so far, and that's very good. But now we are going to go across the Alps in Austria. We're just here by a service station to buy like a day pass or something. I have no idea what that is, but apparently you need like a sticker to have in your car. And yeah, so we're going to buy that now so we can drive legally on the highways right here. And unfortunately, there are no like there are speed restrictions here, so it's not like the autobahn like there were previously. So now we have to follow the speed limit, and because we don't want to get caught speeding, because that's no fun. That's gonna be a quite expensive journey if we're gonna get caught speeding all the time. So I am very excited to see what Austria has to offer, and later tonight we are going into Italy and down to Lake of Garda, I think it's called, I don't know, and then down to Venezia. So it's gonna be a day filled with a lot of traveling and a lot of driving, but I think it will be quite fun. So follow along for the journey, and let's have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Okay, as you can clearly see by these toll stations, we are now in Italy, so hopefully we'll get into the country with no problems. I assume we will. We have to take this out of the ticket stand. What does this mean? I mean, do you have to deliver these on a gas station or something? Okay, we just stopped at a beautiful restaurant called like Camphill or something, and it was like a genuine pizza made in a wooden, like in a real oven, like in, I don't know what it's called, but yeah, really nice. So it was a really good food, and yeah, the restaurant was pretty cool. Look at this, a bike on top and like a Fiat 500 or something. So now we are, I don't know where we are, but we are somewhere. But it's quite beautiful here. It's 3 or 4 hours until we reach Venezia, which we are going to reach today. So hopefully we will not be there as late as we did on day 1. So yeah, let's just cross fingers for that and like have some good speeds down. So yeah, pretty cool to be crossing like 3 countries today. Going from Germany, Austria, that went by really fast, and now Italy. So that's 3 countries in one day. So let's continue the journey and see if we can see some more nice scenery. Since I've been driving like the whole day, my girlfriend is now going to drive the E46. So hopefully that will work good.
Thank you. Of course it will.
It starts. That's good.
Silly.
Venezia. 3 hours and 29 minutes. Yep. Sounds about right. Let's go. Yeah. If you're wondering what these are, the cords. Those are iPhone chargers because we are using Instagram and Snapchat quite a lot on this trip because it's so much beautiful around here. So we need the power supplies from the cigarette lighter right there. And we also have this cooler bag right here, which also runs on the cigarette lighter. So we have to like swap between what we use because it's very nice to have like cold drinks and stuff while driving. So yeah, that's absolutely very nice. But it's not that good though, so things are not cold. They're just like medium temperature, not warm. But it's better than hot. We now know what the system is. When you drive into the autobahn or autostrada, like the highway, you take a ticket. Like so. Well,
super easy.
Yeah, like so. The gate opens and we can drive. And we now have to keep these tickets because when we are exiting the highway again, then we view this to a guy in a toll station or something, and then we have to pay for the amount of time we have been spending on this highway. So that's how it works in Italy. I did not know that from... Yeah, now we learned that. We're learning a lot. To be honest, I am really disappointed about the cars we have been seeing here on the trip so far. It's not been so many cool cars I've been seeing. I mean, I saw one M2 earlier today, and it's been a couple of like Volkswagen GTIs, Golf GTI and stuff like that, but not much else. And a couple of like 530 diesels. I did actually see, yeah, in München I did see a lot of M5s, of course, in the previous video, but that was in München and that was literally next to the BMW factory and the BMW museum, so I would only expect to see a lot of M4s, M3s, M5s, M6s, a lot of stuff. I actually did see the brand new 760M, ILM or something. That was pretty cool. But other than that, like, I was expecting to like drive and race with other cars on the Autobahn, but there was seriously nothing going on even remotely like that. So I don't know, why aren't there any cool cars for me to race? Like, I'm not saying that was the whole point of me taking the M3, but I mean, it would be cool to kind of race someone when I actually got some power under the hood for once, because I was considering driving her car, the BMW 1 Series that she's got, the 118D, the diesel, but we decided to go with M3 instead. And this uses a lot more fuel than, yeah, the 1 Series does. But actually, it's not too bad either, because this car has actually used only, as you can see right there, 8.7. That's not too bad in my eyes. I mean, my old 320 diesel would use like 6 or 7, something like that, but I don't think this is too bad actually. 8.7 you see there, and not long ago my car also reached 170 kilometers. So yeah, no good. It's a lot of kilometers on this drive. I think it's like 4,000 or something. But yeah, so now you know the car uses some fuel, but I'm actually surprised it doesn't use more than it does. So that's a nice surprise. The S54 is actually pretty good on the highways. And now I also got the cruise control fixed, so we are using cruise control a lot, and that also helps on the economical driving, or the efficiency of the driving. So yeah, it's very nice. But now let's focus on going ahead and the roads we are going to, and not care so much about all the money we are using on gas, but rather the beautiful nature we are seeing here in Italy. And Austria was also very beautiful. But yeah, we are not too sure how we feel about the speeding here in Italy, to be honest, because it's not like in Germany where you can just go as fast as you want in some places, but yeah, we'll get there eventually.
Don't know
Garda or something like that, but due to our poorly planned hotel reservations, we found out that we had to check in by 8 o'clock at night, and by the time I had even thought about when we had to check in, the clock was 10 minutes past 8. So that was seriously exactly the same problem we had yesterday. Last night we arrived at 3 o'clock at night, and at that hotel it was a rule that you had to check in by 12. So yeah, we were kind of worried about not being able to check in, and we were joking about, okay, we just have to sleep in the car. And as we approached that joke, like, didn't even, like, it wasn't a joke anymore, because we were seriously worried about sleeping in the car because maybe we couldn't check in. And again, this happened. This hotel did not have a reception, so we cannot check in a reception. So, but now luckily we called some customer service and stuff like that, and we got the number of the guy giving us the hotel. He said that it's fine, he will meet us, and now it's actually just 1 hour left until we are in Venezia. Now we will do better preparations on our next hotels on the trip, so we do not do the same mistakes again. And yeah, I'm really bummed out about we're not going to the Lake Garda, but hopefully we'll be going there later. I don't know, but yeah, that really sucks, I think. And yeah, my girlfriend is driving the car now, because I needed a little break after I have been driving a lot yesterday and a lot today as well, so it's good to just be a passenger in E46. So that's the status update on what is happening, but so far it looks like we are going to get in a hotel tonight as well, so that's really nice. I like that. But I'll update you guys on what is happening. It's really getting dark now, and we just got a beautiful sunset here in Italy, and yeah, it's very beautiful here. And the highways are also very nice. It's Polizia! It's the next morning, and today the car was supposed to rest for a whole day because we have a full day in Venezia today, but actually it's Sunday and it seems like all the shops and everything are closed. We're going to take the car instead, and hopefully we can get it like very far into the island of Venezia and not pay crazy high amounts of money for parking. Hopefully not, because it's Sunday, so maybe we'll find some cheap parking, I don't know. But anyways, we are going to take the M3 on a drive today as well. But it's not far, I think it's like 10-15 minutes drive into the island. So yeah, hopefully it will be a good day, and the M3 is holding up pretty good actually, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. But of course it's a rock solid car. But yeah, hopefully we will see a lot of beautiful stuff today, so I'm excited. Yeah, we drove